Good morning. This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe with my special guest co-host, my dear friend of so many years, a person I laugh with, I cry with. People say we talk so much together, they try to shut us up. Linda Brown of Eden Village, thanks for being here.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's just go back. We're going to have a get to know you section here in a minute, but let's just go back to when we first met. We had so many of those, like, are we the same person moments?
Yes.
Because we love a lot of the same things. We have a lot of the same hobbies. We may have the exact same picture hanging case.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's just tell the viewers of Days Viewer how, all way back when we met and just how we got along, and we had so much fun decorating some tiny homes together.
Well, all I remember, one thing that I remember that really stands out is our singing debut. Because we were so close to one another in thought, everything, that we started singing Kumbaya because, you know, that's what you do.
As you do.
And,
As
you know,
would.
it was very monumental.
How did I know you had such a beautiful, rich, Karen Carpenter-like voice? How did I know that?
I don't think you did. Nor do I think you do.
By the way, too, what prompted us? I don't remember. It was during this segment. Something prompted us to sing Kumbaya.
I have no idea.
Do you remember that? I remember
I
singing
don't know
it.
if we just felt close.
We felt close. We felt compelled.
And,
we felt the spirit.
Yeah, so we felt like it was something, yeah.
Yeah. What's fun is I've been following Eden Village 1, which we'll get to all the other amazing iterations of Eden Village that are coming. Eden Village 1 on Division. I was there when that community center was just being framed.
Yeah.
Nothing. All the way to all the houses being delivered. What a journey that has been.
Oh, my.
Has it blown your mind?
Yes. You know, now we turn around and see where we've come from. It's like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
And it seems like it's just happened overnight.
But it hasn't. There was a lot of planning.
Yes.
When
but
did you
it was
start the
quick.
Gathering Tree? What year?
That was in 2010.
10. So really, it's almost 13 years later.
Yeah.
And you have the
And now
Gathering
we've
Tree.
got
Yeah.
all of this.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
And all because you and your husband felt a need to help the homeless community. That's where it all kind of started?
I think that's how it started, is because of the Gathering Tree, and we, you know, had built relationships with our downtown friends, and you know, that's how it started. It's kind of like your family.
Yeah. And it was like your family. Your story is so moving. I can't tell you how many times when I say we've laughed and cried together, it's true though, because
we have.
The stories are so moving.
Yeah.
You can't help but feel connected to the person. And I've met so many of the residents now of Eden Village, and I love running into them, and it's like, how are you doing? I love catching up with them.
Yes.
And hearing their success story.
Yeah.
Because that's I think what people want to hear about is like, okay, you found a solution, hopefully, you're making this work. What's the end of the story? And now we're seeing success from it.
We're seeing life change, you know, from the first resident moving in 2018. You know, we're seeing life change. It's permanent housing. It's not transitional. And so this is going to be their forever home.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
And I've loved the tiny homes so much, decorating them with you.
Oh, yeah.
We're painting, we're buying furniture. If you want to see something, watch Linda and I go shopping for furniture and decor items. Everybody look out. Seriously, I think we shot even a segment, we were running around that store.
We were. And we were grabbing as we were going.
But here's the thing I love about Linda. I love her and her husband, Dr. David Brown, his heart. I love your hearts because you care so much for this community. But we have the exact same design style.
We do.
We really do. If we're picking, we go, here's the paint swatches. Linda and I go to the exact same paint color. We're picking out decor items like, okay, Linda, what's the theme of this house? We pick the theme. We're picking out it was like we were just in sync. And it was so much fun.
It was a blast. And so get ready, because Eden 3.
By the way, she has some groundbreaking news that we're going to break on our show later in the show about Eden Village 3, which blew my mind this morning. And I'm definitely coming to cover that once you start, because you will not believe what they're doing for Eden Village 3.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. Okay, we're going to get to know you a little bit better and show a clip. By the way, guys, she's like internationally famous now.
Oh, dear.
Last fall, she was on the Kelly Clarkson show.
What? Oh.
We have a clip of her with Kelly Clarkson coming up, guys. You do not want to miss this.
Was she singing with her?
Did you sing with Kelly?
She didn't ask me.
How dare her?
She did not. She did not ask.
Kelly Clark, Jesse, thank you for saying that. That's the best.
Kelly Clarkson!
What is that?
It's from Steve Carell's movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie we won't say on air.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking, Natalie. Jesse, how are you this morning, my friend?
I'm good. Just chugging right along here on this Wednesday, and I got a couple of headlines for you, if you don't mind me sharing these here.
Please.
If you're not quite ready, we've talked about this a couple of times.
Temperature.
Lab-grown food. Hey, keep it down.
Hey,
over
keep it down, the weather lab. Hey, what's happening over there?
there. Your microphone.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to talk about lab-grown food. More on the weather in just a moment. But if you're not quite ready for lab-grown food, something we've talked about here, maybe just a weird thing that's beginning with, the advent of modern technology here. What about 3D printed food? Using real ingredients here. Here's an example, a cheesecake.
Whoa.
I'd dive right into that. Engineers at Columbia University are demonstrating a 3D printed cheesecake. They use 7 ingredients.
My word.
Graham crackers, peanut butter, banana puree, and Nutella, just a few of those. They use lasers to precisely measure and create each layer of the cheesecake, and they predict that this technology could someday replace stoves, ovens, and microwaves. I think I need those to stay around. I like pizza rolls, so I'm going to need those to stay around, unless they find a way to 3D print my pizza
Jesse, I just need to tell you something. I don't know if we should say anything yet, but we just had an aha moment with you.
You did?
Yes, you
And
didn't
you'll
know.
find out. You'll find out.
You'll find out. We never know what your headlines are, so we don't read them. That headline
Yeah.
will be coming into play later in the show, a version of what you just, like, we're having like this weird moment with you right now. Lyndon, I know what it is, you don't. But this is like really weird.
I'm
not trying it.
I feel weird.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise,
right.
but it ties in so perfectly, and I would never eat 3D printed food. That looks terrible.
Oh, all right. All right.
At least you wouldn't have to clean your oven.
That's true.
Well, I'd take a fork to it and give it a go. But, yeah, it's just, it looks like normal food, kind of, just poorly made.
Yeah.
Like if
see that.
I was told the night before Thanksgiving I needed to make a dessert and tried to whip something up, that's what it would look like.
Oh.
So,
Do you know, will there be vending machines that just 3D print it for you?
wouldn't that
or-
be nice?
That would be
I don't
cool.
know. I don't know. The video that we had there showed just like a bunch of like the different ingredients in tubes.
I gotcha.
And it kind of just mixes it all together. So
Okay.
That'd be a
I know
lot of tubes.
for 3D printing, it takes a long time to make things with a 3D printer. Remember our bobbleheads?
Take note of that. Oh, yes, we got bobbleheads.
Got bobbleheads. That took like months to make.
Interesting.
So take note of that, Linda.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind. If you're looking for a job out there, maybe you feel like, hey, I'm not getting many offers. This is our next headline, by the way. Should have said that. The reason you may not be getting many offers if you are a job seeker is because more and more places are posting jobs that don't actually exist. So a survey of 1,000 hiring managers by Clarify Capital shows 27% kept up postings for more than 4 months. Close to half of them say they posted positions which were not actually even available, and they did it to make it seem like the company was growing. That's kind of that's not nice. That's cheating.
Sneaky.
That's bad.
Yeah, a third of managers say the open listings. They say the open listings were to ease the anger of overworked employees. Like, hey, see, we're trying to hire. So other responses included
awful.
keeping a pool of candidates ready just in case someone quits, or if they say a quote irresistible candidate applies. So whatever that means.
This makes
Yeah, we'll leave that up.
Irresistible.
Yeah.
this makes so much sense now, Jesse. I never got one response from my application to be an Abercrombie model.
Well, that explains a lot.
That explains it.
What more could you want, folks?
I mean,
Come on.
wouldn't you like to see this outside of an Abercrombie?
I would. That'd be, Hey, Jeremy.
Hey there, pal.
Yeah, modeling the polo shirts and
Like,
things. And,
Popped collar.
yep, yes. Pop collar with a seashell necklace and everything. So,
You know, I'm surprised that seashell.
Seashell.
Yes. Jesse, you've nailed it. I'm surprised that's kind of not like, I don't want to use the word illegal, but like really frowned upon, because
Yeah.
that seems kind of
a
sneaky.
little dirty.
Misleading.
Yeah.
Some of those hiring managers that were surveyed.
Wow.
None of ours.
None of it. No, of course
No,
not.
of course, no.
But some of those companies, that's crazy.
Now, I just needed, if I could circle back,
Yes.
the cheesecake.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna keep my attention on what happens the rest of the show because I'm curious how this all ties in.
It's amazing.
So-
Like it's so
3D
Jake.
printing cheesecake.
Yes.
Look at the rundown.
I'm blown away.
I've looked at the rundown and I can't think of anything.
Piece this together.
Price cutter? Price cutter?
I can't tell you right now. It's a top. It's guys.
It-
it's a tease, and the viewers are not going to want to turn their channel.
so
that's
you
all I
have
can
to
say.
stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Miss Nell, any guesses of how the tie-in is?
No, because I've looked at the rundown and I even then I can't think of anything.
We'll keep you in suspense.
I'm not for 3D printed food, and I will not try that cheesecake either. Jesse can eat it all by himself.
Jesse, it's all yours.
All yours.
If you get some though, Jesse, please bring it to the show.
Wouldn't it be fun?
I would try it on the show.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know how to get my hands on that, but if I figure it out, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.